Hello, guys. Today is 2nd of December. Speech. The series name is Parts of Speech, and today we will talk about noun number. Well, let me tell you the importance of this topic. And there are some nouns which are always in singular form. Either you consider them as a singular or plural. For example, fish. Fish and sheep, aircraft. These are some nouns which are always in singular and plural. So, if you say a fish, you're right. 10 fish. This is also correct. If you use s or es to these nouns, that will be incorrect. Right? So, where it will help you to understand to use verbs. For example, there are certain verbs that are used in singular forms. For example, age, was, has, right, in third person singulars, and there are plural verbs. For example, are, were, and have, right. So for example, if you want to say एक मछली पानी में, एक मछली पानी में है. अब मैं आपको इसको पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच कराता हूँ. और मछली, और फिश, this is the subject. Water, this is the noun. Is a verb. है means is a verb. May is a preposition in. Water is another noun. So this preposition connects two different nouns, right? A fish is in water, or a fish is in the water. Both are the correct. And look at the second example. मछलियाँ पानी में है, right? Now there is a plural form of that noun. Fish are in water. Okay. So how can we define noun number? Noun number refers whether a noun is singular, means one, or plural, means more than one, right? So this could be the definition. Types. Noun numbers are of two types. One is singular nouns. Second one is plural nouns. As I mentioned earlier, that we take benefit from this topic or this rule, that we will use the verbs which are singular or plural. Is, will use is in with the singular nouns, is, was, and has, right? With the third person singular numbers, we will use are, were, and have to plural nouns, right? Now let's take some examples. So boy, it is a singular, describes one boy. Man, one man. Baby, one baby. Box, one box. Wife, one wife. You know the reason I have taken different examples. So I'm going to make these singular nouns to plural, and we will see different plurals, because not every noun uses s, adds s to them to form a plural noun. For example, we can add s to this one, but not in this singular noun. What will we do? We will change the inner vowel. For example, man, man. Now we'll write men, man, right? And what about this one? This one is quite different. We will use a different rule in this. Like we will change y to I and then add es. And what about the third one? Because it ends with an x, so we'll use boxes, boxes. And what about the third one? This noun ends with fe. So when a noun ends with f or fe, f or fe, we change the f or fe to ves. For example, wives. Wives. So plural of wife is wives. And there are roughly 8 important rules to form a plural. We will look at them as well. So just stick to this video. The reason I speak English, because while you guys will hear new words, new my voice, you will learn quickly. You will learn effectively. Your mind will analyze each and every word, each and every sentence, and it will catch it quickly, right? Just invest half an hour in my YouTube channel, and your English will be much better than before. It is my promise to you. Every day come at 6 p.m. in the evening, right? Obviously 6 p.m. happens in the evening, but not in every country. So let's look at those important rules. Well, recently I have started a series in my short videos, English in 2 minutes, where I have started the same parts of speech in there. Why in those videos I speak in bilingual, Hindi and English, right? But this class I only speak in English. Okay. Important rules for forming plurals. So rule number 1 says add as to most nouns. So we just add as to most of the nouns. For example, mm, girl, right? We will just add s to make this plural. Flower, fool. We'll just add s to make it plural. We'll not take many examples, otherwise this video will be much longer than expected. This rule number 2. Add es to the nouns ending in x, ch, sh, s or o or o. Singular, plural, right? So we'll see, there are many examples. I will take each and every example of these letters. So box, we can see x at the end of this word. So what will we do? We'll add es to the word boxes. This is a singular noun, this is a plural one. Bench, so we can make it plural, benches. We'll just add es. Sh, bush. Okay, do you want the Hindi meanings of these words? Okay, I'll write them down. Dabba, bench, bench. Let's write the Hindi in bench. Bush, jhadi. Okay, now s, bush, bus, bushes. Okay, let's write this one. Bush, bushes, buses. And o, alu. It's the ultimate example of this type, this rule. Potato, potatoes. Let me give you an exception of this rule. Exceptions means अपवाद. यहाँ पे ये रूल काम नहीं करता है. Photo. So in this noun we do not add es, we just add s. So what it will become? Photos. So if you guys are liking this video, give a thumbs up. So now let's look at the third rule. The third and fourth rule of fourth important rules of to form plurals are related to y. Okay, let me tell you rule number 3. if a noun ends with consonant plus y, change y to I and add es. Okay, singular plural, very easy. Rule number 3 and rule number 4, both the rules are very easy to understand. So what does it say? If a noun ends with y and up followed by a consonant, for example, any 21 letters except whose A, E, I, O and U, except these 5 vowels, any letter is considered as consonant, right? So that should be a noun as well. For example, baby, this is a this is a consonant and there is a y at the end of the word. The Hindi of this one is shishu or bachcha. So what will we do? We'll change the y into I and then add es. Babies, babies, right? Another example is Sahar, city. Same conditions. You can see a y at the end of the word and a t before the y, that is a consonant. So we'll do the same. CIT, y will be changed to I and then added es, cities. Well, this rule is also applied to the verbs. And how does it work? For example, if you guys know about tense, like simple present. So simple present says if subject is third person singular, add s or es or change y to ies of the verb. Let me give you some examples. I forgot to put a full stop. While you write, take care of these things, these little mistakes. Do not forget to put a full stop or exclamation or question mark at the end of the sentence. So examples are मैं पढ़ता हूँ, right? The sentence will be I study. For example, I study. The second sentence is वह पढ़ता है. वह पढ़ता है. Here he, I chose he because ta hai. If it was ti hai, then I would have chosen si, right? So this is a masculine pronoun. So here we will change because it's the third person singular number. So this condition says if the subject is third person singular number, add s or es or change y to ies. So what will we do? Studies, studies, right? So this is a verb. So this rule also applied to the verbs. So this is it for today. Okay guys, we have learned 3 rules of this noun number. We'll talk about it tomorrow.